Listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck, back with another video. Now listen, I got into this conversation with somebody. I'm just gonna jump right into it because this shit got me kind of a little like, okay, I get into this conversation, right? And we was talking about schooling. School. Oh, you know, homie was talking about PhDs and bachelors and this and that. Let me tell y'all something, right? And I need y'all to share this video. You ever heard of this before? The illusion of knowledge. Meaning, things that you went to school for, that you were told was all make-believe. All to govern you to be obedient to the globalists, to be a hard worker, to always obey what was told, not to ask questions, And you have to understand that people go to school and don't understand how school was created, who created school, what was the purpose of school. It just blows my mind. You never heard of a guy called Horace Mann. He was the one, well, Massachusetts was the first city, was one of the first cities that started it, and he was the one that was their secretary. You get what I'm saying? And he get this whole idea from Russia, or whatever the case may be, to bring this over to implement this into our everyday society. Why? To raise our children, right? To raise our children to be obedient. For even down to the school bell, the testing, the this and the that. All this is to make us obedient. All this does is to gear us up to be hard workers for the globalists. So when you go to college and you get a this and you get a that, like I keep trying to get people to understand, within this fake world, this whole concept of the matrix, yes, it applies, but only for the globalists. They're not going to teach you how to grow food. They're not going to teach you how to overthrow them. They're not going to teach you how to go into countries and steal resources. This is what they do. School is one of the biggest problems we have. When I say biggest problems we have. Why? Because school is a brainwash camp. Okay? This is where it all begins. And like I was telling homie, the illusion of knowledge. When someone tells you something over and over and over and over again, you start to believe it. You think it's true, knowledge. And then you have to understand, a lot of the shit that we believe have no facts attached to it. No evidence it ever existed. None of that. It's just all about what we was told. It's just like the Bible. If you go against it, regardless of what or who, if you go against or ask any question, I know y'all done felt this before. Anytime you go against the Bible and you question things, like you don't supposed to question things, you just supposed to go with it. You question it, all hell break loose. Everybody looking at you funny. Or don't meet nobody, parents, especially them old heads. Oh, this guy, he says, you can't even question it because you was taught to believe, regardless whether you have evidence that it ever existed or not. You have to understand, these people have put us in a 12-step brainwash camp. The illusion of knowledge. You have to get that. And also, you got to look at it like this too, right? It was designed to destroy the imagination. They don't want you to use this. They just only want you to, they want to harness that energy that you got, and they want to govern you to go down the path that they want you to go down. This is why a lot of people be stuck in this loop. Go to school, graduate, go to college, marry, get kids, work your whole life and die. That's the whole kid and caboodle. Don't go experience like life. Don't ask questions on why you should work. We systematically work and every 30 days pay bills and do this shit all over again for our whole life. Ain't nobody questioning that. That blows my mind. Something ain't right. And I'm telling you, school is the biggest issue we have, because that's when they catch you when you young. And like I be telling y'all, When you attach a psychologist to this, when you bring in psychology or whatever into this realm of schooling, what I'm telling you, they know what you like, what you don't like. They know when to feed you, what to feed you. They know everything there is possible to see forth that their agenda is met. And it is through school. The illusion of knowledge. I'm telling you, this is why they have ceremonies. This is why they give you an awards. Okay, you ever rented a villa or something, then you had to do that tour, and it'll be cheaper. So when you do that tour, they pull you in the room, and they try to get you to buy those timeshares. And as soon as somebody buy one, what they do? Oh, give it up for Mrs. Johnson, and they just want it, and everybody clapping and all that. That's the bait. That's exactly what they do with these ceremonies when they're giving out these diplomas. You know, I ain't dissing nobody, and I'm not being disrespectful, but I want you to think and understand that every diploma a person get, I don't care if it's a master's or this or that, we are under the same spell. These people run everything. You ever went to the tag office and say, damn, why we got to do all this? Why we got to pay for this? We got to pay for that. We got to register this. We got to register. And if you the type of person say, well, if we don't do that, we're not going to have a, then you're very brainwashed. It seems to me no one questions nothing. And this is what I'm saying. You've been taught to be obedient. You've been taught to obey what the globalists say. You've been taught to obey. Don't ask questions, just do. And that's exactly what people do. People don't ask questions. They just go with the fucking flow. It just blow my mind. But understand, man, the illusion of knowledge. Again, it's just these schools, okay, whether it's college, whether it's, whatever, teaching us how to be workers, okay? You have to understand it. That's all it is. And nobody questions this. This is by design. They make you go to school. Or if you don't go to school, or you're going to jail. People ain't never gave a damn about your education that much. They just need you to go be brainwashed. That's it. We need you to go be brainwashed. So come on. And if you don't go, you're going to jail. But anyway, man, it's just crazy. I just want to bring that to people's attention, which I've talked about that before. But yeah, we go to school. People don't know the whole purpose of school. But like I said, all these things are implemented in school to make us obey. It's just grooming us to be slaves, mental slaves. And if you think about it, like I said, it has nothing to do with color, because it's they don't give a damn about nobody. It don't matter, man. Like at the end of the day, you go to school, you be brainwashed, you're gonna be told what to do. You may have a little bit more resources than others based off your skin color or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't mean nothing. It's still the same game. It's still the same globalists, still the same people, it's still the same devil. So I just want to throw that out there, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. I love y'all, and I say, man, just think about it. The illusion of knowledge. Think about it. I'm out. Hold on. Duck.